Yeah, all week long on the promotion, and of course at the top of this show you're going to be seeing a great tag match. Stan and Steve, the fabulous ones, going against Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condrey, the Midnight Express. Let's go to the ring for the action. Steve ends up with an arm bar on Eaton down on the deck. Also harken back to the time when Bobby Eaton was wrestling with Coco Ware, brother. What a tag team they were. And when Dennis Condrey was pairing with Big Phil Hickerson, they held some titles, I mean to tell you they did. Steve hanging on. Very strong Kern is. Oh, boy. You could hear that shoulder pop when he rolled that one around. Bobby Eaton fires him off. Shoulder almost put him down. That one did. Eaton met him with a knee. Kern down. And he misses the elbow. Steve snaps the arm, rolls him over and down.
Russell, he did something illegal, and you know it as well as I do.
Jimmy, please watch the tennis racket in here. The only left hand we've got. Is Cornette making a general complaint. He did something wrong, and you know it. For whatever it was, and it wasn't. Cornette's going to square off with Steve Kern as Stan Lane holds the hammerlock. Got a leg also grapevined on Bobby Eaton. Eaton trying to work one out of the hole, too, over to the corner to tag Condrey. As he rolled back over, Stan Lane hooked that arm. Eaton got out by quickly flicking those fingers right across the eyes and then drops an elbow. In the corner, Dennis Condrey. Pump handle on the arm of Stan Lane. Eaton puts the arm of Lane over the top rope, continues to add punishment to it. And again, Stan being worked on by Dennis outside the rope while the referee is over between Kern and Bobby Eaton. Bobby bars the arm right at the shoulder, wraps it around the rope. The referee says, take him off the ropes. Eaton. This time, Stan Lane puts the arm of Bobby Eaton over, and Dennis Condrey really working it over on the pump handle. He's got his own partner, and Cornette says, hold it, hold it. Dennis Condrey about to take the arm of his partner, Bobby Eaton, off. Thought he had a hold of Stan Lane. Jimmy Cornette chastising Dennis Condrey. Cornette feels like he owns this tag team. He paid enough money for them.
I tell you, but did you see what he was doing to Dennis Condrey? He was right in his face. Condrey made a mistake, no doubt about it. Cornette all over it. Apparently they've made up now, Lance. I don't know.
Yes, they have. Cornette, he says, I write the checks, I run the show. Stan Lane back in there with Bobby Eaton. Steve over in the corner. There's the tag, and here comes Kern. Caught from behind is Eaton. Big monkey flip, and Eaton dumped over and down center of the ring. Takes an elbow from Kern. as Condrey pounds away on Kern. Again, Eaton has Steve's leg took. Oh! Condrey ends up monkey flipping his own partner. And Steve Kern is there to mop up. Boy, when you got friends like that, who needs enemies? Cornette again, reading the riot act to Bobby Eaton. His boys in this very important match with the fabulous ones have not looked as sharp as they have on some occasions. 10.5 minutes passed. We got 35 minutes to wrestle. And Bobby Eaton grabs the foot of Steve Kern immediately. You see how quick Dennis Condrey took advantage of that?
Real quick. They're a devastating tag team off the ropes onto Steve Kern. Now the Midnight Express for the first time in control, Lance, and they can hurt you double quick.
We used to say, Randy, a lot that Eaton was one of the best finishers that we had ever seen in wrestling. This guy gets you hurt, brother. He usually finishes you.
That's right. He's like Lawler. Slow starter, fast finisher, and he can hurt you in a second. Out of the ring, and here comes Eaton, and here comes Stan Lane. Better be ready to move, Lance.
We are that, but Stan is over here to be sure his partner isn't nailed from behind by one of the Midnight Express. Steve back under the bottom rope, puts a foot, can't slow Condrey down, who goes for a chokehold. The referee slows him down, though. Starts the disqualification count. And now Bobby Eaton as Jimmy Cornette with that tennis racket buried the handle right under the chin of Steve Kern. Stan coming over again to help his partner. Stan complaining, of course, that Jesse Allen, who was over at another part of the ring, was not looking when Cornette socked that tennis racket into the throat of Steve Kern. Eaton takes the tag, and here he comes. Ooh, look at him. Boy, he nailed him, went right to work on that throat, wrestles him into the turnbuckles, and Eaton right back again. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. I'm not telling you everything he does is legal by a long shot. I'm just saying he has that killer instinct, and he really is going after Kern, while Cornette's doing his best to distract the folks. Cornette getting ready to baseball-style Kern if he gets his head over near him. Count of 1, 2. He almost had him. Steve still with the power to kick out of that. And, shoots a right hand on Bobby Eaton. Tag on Dennis Condrey. Bobby knew it was time to give it up and turn it over to his partner. Look at Condrey go. Foot up under the chin, using the rope. Drops a knee in the midsection again and again. And the referee finally gets him to back up. 13 minutes and 30 seconds into the action. Cornette with a big smile on his face. And Condrey choke across the throat outside the ring. Eaton drops down, knee on the throat. And here comes Stan Lane. Stan getting hot because the referee is not doing his job the way he sees it. The ref with his hands very full. Steve mule kicks back and nails Eaton. Slam from Bobby Eaton. Beautiful Bobby to the corner. Stan Lane shaking and baking with those ropes, and Bobby coming off, misses a big elbow. Man, he was flying for him way back. Steve rolled out of the way. Bobby Eaton missed the elbow and gets the tag as Steve pulls down the ropes and tags Stan Lane. Lane in, firing those fast feet of his. Beaten into the rope. Going for a sleeper hold. Steve Kern cuts him off. Here comes Jimmy Cornette. And Stan gets going to be a disqualification. I think for Cornette being in the ring. He did. Disqualification win for the Fabulous Ones in 15 minutes, 17 seconds. So the Fabulous Ones in this important confrontation win it, not the way they wanted to, with a pin, but they got the win by disqualification. Cornette caught in the ring, and that ended it right there. The winner is the Fab.